Edward Joseph Cannon. I am an SES with the Navy. I mentioned earlier that I was in Naples in the 80s, and then I came back again in the 2000s. And so one of the things that remained the same was special events and the importance of those special events. So when I was there in the 80s, I was part of actually helping to organize and run those events. And so I was on the ground and saw it from one perspective. When I went back in 2014, saw it from a completely different perspective, because now I was at the region, I was at a headquarters. I was just another bureaucrat watching over things and providing funding and supports. Hopefully I wasn't considered a bureaucrat, but I certainly wasn't a programmer at that point. But what you saw in both cases is how excited the community gets when they know that these special events are coming up. So kind of walking through some of the biggies, 4th of July, Festa Americana in Naples is just a large celebration that they celebrate America's independence, invite the Italian community to come in as well. And so the juxtaposition of seeing the Americans wanting to kind of enjoy that, what they remember as their hometown type of celebration, with the Italians that in some cases are seeing that kind of celebration for the first time and seeing how America would celebrate a barbecue, having a band there. And so that was always a big event with rides for the children, carnival type of games, and then musical acts, and usually different tournaments going on as well. So a chance for people to just really kind of step back and enjoy that Independence Day type of celebration. But Halloween, definitely a biggie. And again, for our Americans, whether it's Naples, and I've talked about Naples, but even when I was in Naples, we oversaw all the other European and bases in the part of the Asia region as well. So what they were always looking for is how can we have that kind of hometown feel. And you won't find Halloween celebrations out in town, out overseas like you do in America. So everything from haunted houses, where we get volunteers to set up a haunted house, to hay rides, to all kinds of activities. Easter, certainly you would have your Easter egg hunts. You would have mascots in their bunny outfits, and you would have, again, different games for both the children and the family. Easter, obviously, more of a connection also with the church, so the chaplain would usually run a sunrise service first, and then followed by fun and games, barbecues, and fun there as well. So I would say pretty much any American holiday you can think of where there's a celebration going on, or an excuse for a celebration, we would have it. So St. Patrick's Day, obviously, always a big one. But bases would focus on Hispanic Heritage Month. They would focus on African American history, etc. So pretty much any kind of an excuse to have a little fun and give our sailors and their family members that hometown feeling. That's what you would see, and I think that's what brings out the smiles in people, to just kind of see those communities pulling together. So when the ships would come in, one of their focuses obviously is to for the commanding officer is let their troops have some time off, but they also know that the importance of the community outreach. And so without stating any specific event, I would say it was pretty much standard that the ships would, when they come in, there are people that would seek out those orphanages, seek out maybe an area that had recently been hit by a natural disaster or some other situation. And so around the world, stateside as well as overseas, our sailors are part of that reach out to the community, helping. I right now live in the DC area and work in DC, and at any one time there could be a group that's working on helping to clean up an old cemetery, or clean up an area, or just adopt a park. So just about anywhere you go, you're going to see our sailors engaging with the community and And same with the MWR and the Quality of Life team. They'll be doing that as well and helping to organize some of those events.